Hey, what's up, family? Today, of course, it's Whiskey Wednesday. Today we have the founder of Big Country Cigars on. This is AJ Buford. What's going on, AJ?
What's happening, fam?
Good to see you, bro. Good to see you.
Good to see you gentlemen too, man.
So first, just off the rip, I just gotta ask, how did you come up with the name Big Country Cigars?
Well, I'm originally from Florida. I was raised in the country in a small town called Seville, Florida. About the size of a damn penny. You can't even see it on the damn map.
What's the closest? What's the closest? I guess metropolitan area from Seville.
Daytona,
Okay.
which is about 45, 50 minutes away. Daytona
Okay.
Beach.
Now,
Yeah, down in north.
you born and raised in Florida, or is that you just moved there from?
No, excuse me. No, I was born in Winter Park, Florida.
Okay.
While I stayed to about the age of 7, then me and my older brother went to live with my granddad for a while. Went there, graduated high school from Pearson Taylor High School in Pearson, Florida. Small country town where everybody knows everybody. And I do mean everybody knows you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you mean. That's a good that's a good feeling though. They say it takes a neighborhood, but when everybody knows you, it's always
Right.
I like that feeling.
So how come I name Big Country?
So you
go ahead.
You a country boy at heart? Bull riding,
Always.
horse riding with cattle, or just living out in the country?
I'm not going that far with no bull riding. I let you with the white folks. I ain't doing that. No. I bale hay, picked oranges, tangerines, grapefruits, cut ferns, 2 watermelons. I did it all except bull riding and horse riding. Didn't do that shit.
Yeah.
Played
So
football.
You're a farm guy. You're a farm guy. I got you.
Yeah. My granddad was. So how I came up with the name of Big Country was that when I was growing up, I was always a good sized kid. I didn't realize. My football coach I called me Big Country. So it just stuck with me from then on. And how I came up with the name of Big Country Cigars, I give that gratitude and the homage to my grandfather, John Reed. My granddad was about 5'7", but he had arms about the size of Hercules. Grandfather was a big man. He worked on the railroad for 50 years. He retired. He passed away in 98. So what I decided to do when I was driving trucks for a while is that after I quit driving trucks after a bad accident, I said, well, I need to pay homage to my grandfather, my hometown, and my grandmother. So that's how I came up with the name Big Country Cigars. He's one of my boxes here, gentlemen.
Yeah.
The Big John Russo, named after my granddad. So that's I pay tribute to him. And inside each box, when you order cigars, you'll have the story behind it inside the box.
Oh, that's nice.
That's my granddad there. That's the man who gave me the knowledge and the wisdom to do what I'm doing now.
Yeah, I like that story, man. So is it only for the Robusto, or do you have the same story or different story for each of your blends?
I have a Robusto. I have Robusto Maduro, Habano in Connecticut. I have the Lancero, which is named after Seville, Florida, where I was raised at Seville Lancero. Mm-hmm. And the Lattimore Box Press, which is my grandfather's nickname. I came up with the name of Lattimore Williams, was my grandfather's favorite R&B singer back in the day, the blues singer. And that's what my granddad loved to listen to, was Lattimore Williams. So I named it Lattimore Box Press after him. And the Big John Busso named after my grandfather. So you got Seville, Florida. Yeah. So each cigar that I named has something to do with my hometown, my grandfather, and where I was raised at, and people that I grew up around with.
Yeah, I like that. That's nice. A good personal touch. So from the time, so when did you know? Obviously, how long you been smoking?
A little over 10 years. I dabbled in it when I was driving trucks for a while. It's a good conversation, a good way to relax after 10 hours driving on the road. Come off the road, take a shower, eat, grab a good stick, listen to jazz music outside my truck, and just relax for the evening. And when I say relaxing, it's very relaxing. So I did it for a while. I stopped for a minute, and I got into an accident about 5 years ago. And I picked it back up about a year or so ago. And I said, you know what? I love cigar. I love the conversation. I love the whiskey and bourbon. I love the conversation that it brings from different people wherever you're at. So I said, let me do something with this and put a brand out there. It took me about 9 months to come up with all the blends and the brands that I wanted to do. I thought long and hard about it. Met a young man from Cuba. He's 31 years old. He's a master roller. They own a farm over there in Nicaragua. I talked to him. We talked about 3 months straight, working on different blends and stuff. So after 3 months, we finally, got a hold to what we want to put in. The blends are like we smoked them. We drink with different types of, bourbon, whiskey, wine, stuff like that. Make sure it pairs well with anything with the drink. When he put the blends together, man, it knocked my socks off.
Yeah.
And from then on, we've been working from then on in. I kept everything on the wraps for 9 months. I didn't release anything until October the 4th, which was my grandfather's birthday. He just turned 96 a couple weeks ago. God rest his soul.
So I respect, rest in peace, man. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So you said 9 months. So what was that process like? Was it fun? Was it exhausting? Like how was that process?
It was really both, man. It was exhausting and fun. Going to Nicaragua to his family farm over there, man. It's like in Estella, it's like, man, unimaginable. It's really nice, real educational, and it's not a super big company. It's just family run, family owned, family operated. That's what I wanted. So everybody had their own personal touch onto it. His aunts, his cousins, they all run the farm over there.
So you actually been to the farm at SLE to process? Oh, that's dope.
I went to the farm to visit before I did anything. And, like I said, I was still new to it. And he taught me so much about the leaves, how they grow the different soil content, the whole 9 yards. And, and I'm still learning. Like I said, I never claimed to know anything about, cigar rolling, the aging process of it. It's so much to learn.
Yeah.
And I'm still learning as these days I go on. So, I was blessed to have a good roller, man. He just dropped into my lap. So,
Yeah, that's true. I guess I'll go out on a limb and say I don't think everybody knows everything about cigars. There's some like I recently, of course, Nicaragua is a very popular leaf, but there's also different regions of Nicaraguan tobacco that you can have,
right?
Actually grows different or tastes different in each region. So it's I recently found that out, and I think it's this journey that we all take is very educational.
You have a north region, you have a central region, and you have a south region. The one I get my grown is Jalapa and Estella. Those are 2 regions I get mine grown in right there because of the soil content, and it's all volcanic.
Yeah. And
with going from the volcanic soil, man, it gives you a flavor, gives you a cigar that actually looks kick to it, and it throws you off. Each cigar is going to taste different, even though it's growing in that region. Because you get it growing in Jalapa, it's going to taste different from Estella. It's going to taste different.
Yeah.
So the soil content is really, really rich up there, man. And the aging process is miraculous how they do these things, man. I mean, I'm talking about my blender and the grower, they have a barn built strictly out of cedar. The whole barn is cedar. And it's sealed up real tight, and they put their cigars, they leave them there, and just let them age right in there with no sunlight, nothing in there, and it just ages. And when they roll it, you get a fresh rolled cigar that's been properly dried, and once it's rolled, man, the taste is phenomenal. It really is. It's phenomenal.
Man,
it's crazy.
I definitely want to try that. Like straight off the table,
it's crazy.
Smoking it. That's dope. So from was it from your idea to whenever you sold? Was that 9 months, or the process to get your cigars rolled to get the final product? Was that 9 months?
Yeah, it took 9 months to get the final product done because I had a problem with the Connecticut's at one point. With the Connecticut shade I was using, the leaf was super thin, and they would use all them to Connecticut shade are thin anyway. So I said, man, we got to do something about the leaf on this. So he said, well, let me try something different. So we aged them, instead of aging them 3 to 5 years, we aged them for 7 years, where the leaf is a little more fluent, that's just a little thicker.
Yeah.
And they roll better, and they burn. They still burn kind of fast because it's a thin leaf, but yet it gives you good flavor in the cigar as well.
Yeah.
So that what took me so long to bring everything out. But once I got it to where I wanted it, and we thought it was a good cigar, then we took it from there, ran with it from there. So yeah, I carry a premium, and I carry an ultra premium. What I'm smoking out, one of my ultra premiums right now. It's a 7-year age Habano that I'm smoking now.
Okay.
I think you had one of these already, Rockstar.
Yes, and it was actually it was great. Like I was pleasantly surprised. Not to say I was expecting. It's more than I expected, but when just to hear the story behind it and to smoke it it brings a new factor into it. And it was actually it was a really good smoke.
Mm-hmm.
I was pleasantly surprised.
I appreciate it.
I did let them sit for probably, I don't know, like a month maybe, maybe a little bit long. I don't remember, but I let them sit for a little bit, and that's what I do with mostly all my cigars. I'll smoke them then, but it went well. It definitely went well. So you put some work into that.
Yeah. It took a lot of, it's a long process, and everybody say, or is it easy to get into the business? No, it's not. Especially it's about a color getting into it and starting your own cigar line. It's a lot of hills you got to climb. A lot of damn hills and a lot of goddamn money.
Yeah.
A lot of damn money and time, bro. And I'm here to tell you, it wasn't cheap. But you know what? My first year of business, and I'm still here. I'm still thinking new ideas, and I want, like I said, I created a brand to it where everybody can enjoy it, smoke it, and get a good flavored cigar out of it, and without the high ass cost. And that's the good thing about it. I don't have to pay all the fees coming from Nicaragua. Also, my blender, they take care of all that stuff because I order so much from them every time, and I'm blessed with that because that stuff will be these couple $100, $200, $300 every time I get a ship from over there to the United States.
Wow.
Going through customs and stuff like that. Yeah.
I had no idea. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's not cheap. Yeah. But once I have given out, man. When I started this, nobody knew what I was doing for 9 months until I released everything. I told I gave them to a few people here and there. So y'all try to tell me what you think about it. And I didn't tell them what was my blend, what I had been working on for 9 months. I gave out about 150 cigars in one day. And I want to get feedback from everybody to find out, hey, what do you think about the cigar that they gave me? They said, oh, good blend, smoked well, burns even. That's okay. So when right around after my grandfather's birthday, toward the end of October, I did an opening. I put it on Facebook and told them, hey, we having one that Big Love smokes that I released my cigar brand. And nobody knew nothing. Not even my girlfriend. She's with me every day. Nobody knew nothing. So I took time to make the boxes, got everything, pulled out, set up, and then came up there. They said, damn, AJ, yep, it's me.
That's
and everybody loved me.
So I like your box a lot. I love the story that's inside of it. I like the box. So from my experience, I will say from my experience, most a lot of up and coming or newer cigar brands only selling bundles. Was it important to you to have a box, or would you? What made you move from? Did you start from bundle and then go to a box? And how was that important to you to have a box?
I always did a box, never did bundles. When they say, well, how much the box costs? Everybody say how much the box is. I said the box is XYZ price, whatever the case may be. And they come different, different. Like my Robusto's come in 18 to a box. You get them, they all wrapped, they all come wrapped like this, and in the Nicaraguan newspaper like this as well. That's how they come wrapped just like this. I put them in, and they look at the story, and what captures everybody's attention. And when they see the box and some of the lines that they're in, it's the story that catches their attention, and the box is something different. It's not like the regular cookie cutter boxes. Yeah. So when they look at that box, they go, anybody human go like, damn, something different. And they go straight to that box where it says Big John Robusto on it, or Big Country Cigar.
So you ship your cigars in the road newspaper? Yeah,
that's how they come.
Oh,
that's how they come.
So when you shipped them to me, I thought you were trying to protect them a little bit. I was like, I've never seen this before, but whatever. It's
yeah, that's how they come.
Oh, it is okay.
Yeah, me and my brother say, what, I want something different from what everybody else has. I don't want the same cookie cutter stuff in the cellophane. Yeah. I want something that's gonna grab their attention, something that's gonna make somebody like, damn, this is something different. Yeah. I want to go try this right here. So yeah. And that's how they come.
Yeah, that's cool. I thought you was just okay. They coming. That's definitely unique, man. It's definitely unique.
Yeah.
That's cool. So Big John Robusto, that's dope. What made you come out with? Was it Seville Lancero? Is that what it is?
Is that again now?
Is it what? So we got Big John Robusto after Pops, Grandpa. And then you got a Seville Lancero. You named it after Seville Lancero. Now most people, curious about Lancero. What made you come out with a Lancero?
Lancero, a lot of women like Lanceros, a lot of guys like Lancero as well. The Lancero that I created, they have a kick to them because they're a little tightly rolled. They're not super tight, but think about it, you can pack more of a punch in a Lancero than with a 5x56 or even a 5x50. So it's a smaller ring gauge of 7x42.
Mm-hmm.
So a smaller ring gauge, you're going to get more of that tobacco, that nicotine, and that flavor comes from that cigar than you will with any other size cigar as well.
Yeah, that's true. I'm a Lancero fan. I just hear, I do think they're trending right now. Maybe, but I hear a lot of people don't. Probably 50-50. Some people like Lanceros and some people don't. So it is what it is. It is what it is.
I like them as well too. And all my female clients, they ask me, they love the Candelas that I have, the Maduro, the Habano, and the Connecticut. They love them all because the tobacco in it, man, is like, it changes flavors throughout the cigar. Yeah. And that's something I like. It start out something mild and it builds up. You get to that last third, they give you a Mike Tyson punch. Then like, damn, whoa, wait a minute now. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed all of them. I think my favorite was you sent me a Maduro. There was a Habano Maduro, I believe it was.
The Maduro, the 5x50.
Yeah.
The Robusto.
Yeah. That was that was probably. Oh man, I like them all. No, I can't really put my finger on it.
That's what I want. I don't want you to have one particular one. I want you to like them all. That's the goal.
Yeah.
Like I said, I make it hard for you not to choose only one. I want you to choose families. I want this one this day, this one that day, because you're going to get a different flavor from each one of those cigars. They may be all Maduros, but you're going to get a different flavor from each one because the size of the cigar and the way it's rolled and the aging of tobacco. So I want you to get a different flavor from every time you like, damn, okay, the flavor changes in this. It's not the same as the one I smoked yesterday.
So out of is it four? You got 4 lines out? Is that right?
So what now?
You got a premium line too. How many blends do you have
out? My blends right now, I have quite a few. So a few of them I haven't released yet. I have a Barber Pole Lancero named after my grandmother, Maggie Lou. I haven't released that one yet.
Okay.
I have a nub, my shotgun series.
Yeah.
They come in Habano, Connecticut, and Maduro as well too. I have a 12 gauge, 20 gauge, and the double barrel from my shotgun line. So yeah, those I've released those, my 5x50 and my Lanceros and my box is what I have.
Man.
A few of them that I'm still playing around with, just trying to make something come up for next year.
So how many cigars do you have all together right now available? I know you said a couple didn't come out yet. How many do you have available right now?
They can get the box press, the nubs, the 5x50. I also have a 5x56 they can get as well too. The Lancero, just those 4 right there, 4 or 5 that I have out right now.
So out of those 4, so that's the 4. It took you 9 months to come out those 4. So during that process, let me ask: do you have a favorite one? Is there one that stands out to you? As like maybe what favorite could be? It was the easiest or the hardest or the most challenging to make. What would you say if I asked you for one right now to come to your mind? What's your favorite one?
That Cameroon box press that I have, that one I haven't released yet either. The Cameroon box press, that was a bitch.
Yeah.
Because the Cameroon tobacco leaves are not cheap. They're not cheap. And people say they have Cameroon, but my Cameroon is binder, wrapper, and filler on my box presses. And I also have them in the nubs as well too. I don't have them in anything but the nubs and the box presses. But I get the tobacco at a good price, so I can't. I had told my blender, hey, let me try some of the Cameroon box press. It took us 2 months to get that blend right.
Oh man, that's a lot of smoking right there. A lot of smoking.
Yeah, it took us 2 months to get that blend right. And when we got it to where it's flavorful, it's like a taste you never had before. Because when I smoked the Cameroon, man, it's totally different from smoking my Maduros or Bones or the Connecticut. It's a totally different taste. That Cameroon tobacco is really nice.
Now, for this process, have you? Is there a certain maybe a certain person, or did you have maybe a cigar mentor or somebody who motivated you to come out with this, or was it just like, yeah, I love smoking cigars. I'm trying to represent the fam. But did you have somebody push along the way for some good advice?
I've had a lot of good advice from my boy Julian, Terry and Sam, Big Love Smokes.
Yeah.
I've had my blender himself, my boy Naaman here. I give a shout out to all those guys and those I haven't mentioned. They, they've been an inspiration to me, and they always uplifted me to push forward, keep doing what you're doing. Everything you have is a great quality cigar.
Yeah.
And those people meant to me, especially Julian. He owns Columbia Street down in Columbia, Tennessee. And when I say he's been a big help to me about by the blend that I made, Name has been a big help. The people at Big Love Smokes, they helped me as well too. I mean, I give everybody their props. Like I said, without them, my girlfriend, they helped design my boxes. They gave me the ideas and stuff like that. They worked with me as well too. And I just can't say enough about everybody, man. I got so much love from everybody. It's just phenomenal. It's been a great help. When I met you guys a while back, when I met you a few months back, I listened to you guys, man. I listened to everybody's, their input about the knowledge that they have about cigars. It's just that I took it and I absorbed it and I thought about it. I said, man, these people are really, really, into cigar smoking. And like I said, I've only been smoking 10 years. And like I said, you learn something new every day.
Yeah.
I can't give you guys enough props to either, man, because when I went to Memphis a while back, I went to Fat Charlie Speakeasy, went to a couple other places down there, and they showed me so much love, man. People came out, showed me love. My crew from Nashville had about 20 of us go down there one time. They showed love. They followed me down there, supported me. I can't say enough about it.
Yeah, it's dope.
Been showing a lot of love.
That's dope for sure. So I do know, if I can drop, AJ is a fellow veteran, of course. Thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you.
But I will say he was Army, and I always talk junk, but follow to you.
11 Bravo, baby, 11 Bravo. Brown pounder.
Man, oh, that's crazy. Hey, I was an 03. I was a grunt myself, so I got you, bro. I got you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That infantry, baby. Way to go.
Got a question in the chat. It says, what sizes are you going to do with the Cameroon? What sizes are you going to do the Cameroon in?
I'm working right now on a 5x50, 5x56. I won't go no bigger than 56 ring gauge, because once you start getting to bigger ring gauges, you start looking for the flavor for the cigar. So that's big. I would go with that 5x56. Box press and Lancero.
So
that's on top of the
Are you a fan of just conversation about big ring gauges? Do you not want to produce a big ring gauge cigar? Do you think you don't like the flavor of it?
Well, no, I have bigger ring gauges. I have 6x6 and 7x7 as well too.
Oh, I didn't know that. I missed that.
I have a 7x7, 6x60, and I have a client that owns a cigar lounge and a cigar actual liquor store. He has a guy come there and buys them by the handful. He won't buy nothing else but my 7x7 and 6x60. And he don't grab one or two. He grabs 6, 7 at a damn time.
Yeah.
And come back the next week and do the same thing over again. So yeah, I've tried mine for the first time a couple of weeks ago. I've tried one of my 6x60s, and I actually have them in a box press as well. Yeah. So the box, it doesn't look as huge as a 6x60 does, as round and the round flavor, round cigar. But the box press is a little more airy, and you get more flavor out of it. So I prefer the 6x60 box press that I have over the 6x60, the regular, the Gante.
Yeah, for sure.
That's I prefer that.
For sure. So what's your of course you made it through COVID. It was COVID times that did you do well during COVID times? How was that for you?
Yeah, I did have a client that's in Union City, Georgia. When he orders anywhere from $600, $700, $800 at a time, every month, faithfully every month. He hasn't missed a month yet.
That's great.
So yeah, I made it through COVID, man. Like I said, when the people want to get them, I said I carry a big ass black box with me everywhere I go. They see me on the street. Hey man, you got a cigar with you? Yes, I do. What do you need? Oh, I need a couple of Lancero, or I need some Robusto, or I need a 6x60 or 5x56. I got what you need. I'm your pusher. That's what I tell them.
Neighborhood pusher. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I also, for the ladies, I also carry a Corona. I carry Coronas. I also have them in a sweet Corona and a regular Corona, like the Habano Maduro in Connecticut. And I also have Corona made in sweet, like the vanilla, chocolate, rum. I have those 3 flavors out as well, too. And they love them.
Why you gotta say for the ladies though? Like, I mean, I'll smoke a Corona
I mean,
during lunch break.
Okay,
like.
Okay, for anybody who likes the sweet cigars, the difference with my cigars is that they're not, the tobacco is not fermented with sweetness. It's just the wrapper. That's it. So when you smoke the cigar, you're gonna get that chocolate taste from it. But yes, you're gonna keep that same tobacco feel when you smoke the cigar. When you retrohale or you taste it, you may taste a little chocolate on it, but yet you still get that flavor of tobacco in it as well too. And that's what I was shooting for. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I was shooting for.
So you've done well. You made it. I know you sold out at a few events. You got I think did you say TSU homecoming coming up?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. You're probably gonna do well there too. So what's your goal for the next year from now to the 1 year? Do you have your goal? Is it monetary? Is it stick sales? Is it growth? What's your goal for the next year?
Growth. Mm-hmm. Money will come in due time. And I know as a business, as a former business owner that run a detail company back in Florida, money's gonna come in due time. It's not about the money, it's about creating a good quality cigar for people to enjoy. And that if you keep the same flavor, the blend, people will continue to buy from you. The money will come along this way. So I'm not expecting to make $1 million in the next 2 or 3 years. I'm not shooting for that. I'll keep it quality and consistency is the best thing that I'm looking for.
Yeah, for sure. Has there been a cigar, the first 4 you came out with, has there been one that you went back and had to tweak the blend a little bit because it wasn't, maybe somebody said something or the leaf aged a little bit better or whatever it may be? Have you had to tweak a blend that you had out of the first 4 you came out with?
Yeah, the Connecticut. That's when I told you when I came out with, I'm like, I wasn't too fond of the leaf on it. So I wanted to go to a Pennsylvania broadleaf. I said, that's a little bit too thick. So I said, can we do something with the Connecticut shade to make it better? He said, yeah, let's age it a little longer and see how it works. So we aged it, then travel age for a little while longer. And the aging process made the leaf a little stronger, a little better, and it's much more tasteful as it was. Because from what I've come to find out is that, talking to different people around the area about the Connecticut leaf, the Connecticut shade, is that if you get a younger leaf, it'll burn too fast. But once you age it, the leaf can grow a little wider, a little bigger, and it's gonna be a lot more inherent to when you burn it.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Okay. So this process is serious. Okay. That's dope. That's dope. So we got a couple more people that joined the room. I want to shout out a couple more brothers that got in here that I haven't seen in a while. Rack. Rack, what's going on, bro?
What's going on, my brother? How are you?
Man, I'm all right, man. Living the dream, bro. What's going on out there in the West Coast?
Man, doing the same, brother. Trying to live a dream and not a nightmare.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Hey, you ain't on Will's fantasy football team?
No, Will whole life is about fantasy, man. I dabble in reality, brother.
Too serious with it?
I can't do fantasy. I know nothing about it.
Yeah, I got you.
Will say you his number one fan. Show the number one sign again, Will.
Hey, Rag, don't worry, man. Rockstar don't know nothing about it either.
Here we go.
We probably be the ones that win.
Hey,
here we go.
Bit. I'm 2-2. I know a little bit.
You 2 and 3. Ain't completely, man. There's 5 weeks already, man. You 2 and 3. You just gonna discount that ass whooping you took from me?
Easy, Will. Easy. Give him a break, Will. Give him a break. Just a little bit. Just a little slack.
Oh man.
Yeah, Rockstar, you wearing it, bro. They gonna keep you in that fantasy football.
It's all good. Right. It's all good. Hey, we all gotta learn in you. It's all right. We all gotta learn in you.
Right. Hey, Rockstar, hit me up. I'll help you out, man. Will can easily be beat. I'll hook you up. Hit me a call.
Word. So, another brother in the chat in the room right now, Glenn. What's going on, Glenn?
What's up, man? Glad to be back on. How you doing, my brother?
Man, I'm
glad
all right,
to see everybody else.
Hey, what's up, bro?
It's about due time for me to start these up again. So you know, it's
Yeah, I was feeling like a LL Cool J song around this motherfucker. Shit.
He need love.
No, motherfucker. I don't need no love. I needed
He in love.
folks.
He already in love. He
I need
already
to
in
see my
love. He
folks.
good. He already in love. He good.
Is that Glenn talking shit about love?
Hey, man. I love my baby. Hey, we've been traveling the world. We've been having a good time. Shit. Shit. Hey, Rock, I've been like Cabo twice, Aruba, Jamaica. You know, we trying to figure out a trip, another trip before the end of the year.
I'm always surprised when I pull up to an event. I see Glenn. I think I see him in Atlanta, and then I
was Houston.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, what up?
Like, hey, player will travel. Player will travel.
Is anybody going to Vegas next month?
Nope. Is that next month? Oh, November. Oh, the Big Smoke.
Yes.
Oh man, I forgot about that. I did see Big Smoke.
Oh shit.
I think TPE is in January this year as well. But that was kind of early. But
anybody going to Miami? I'll get my tickets for Black Smoke Miami. I don't know if I'm gonna make it
next year. Yeah, I'm going. I'll be there. Yeah, I went this year, man. It was nice this year.
Was Black Smoke as a vendor, or did you just enjoy it?
Nah, I went there just to meet some people, man. This is part of release my line now. I went up there, met some people up there. A few guys from Houston, a couple guys from Atlanta, a lot of people that that was in the industry, whatever. Shook hands, kissed the baby, the whole 9 yards. Got meet people, but it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't super crowded, but it was a nice crowd out there. Each and every day I was there.
Yeah.
And see, I had tickets for this year, but I didn't go. I'm more. I like TK. I like going to TK shit. So it was kind of like I was kind of confused on what was going on. So and plus it was right at the beginning of this year. Nobody really knew what was going on.
Yeah.
So I said I'm not about to get stuck in goddamn Miami. Fuck that. So I said let me bring my ass home.
Yeah. Shout out to Black Smoke Miami and TK. Shout out to Black Smoke Miami and TK. It's a great event. TK is a great dude. So shout out TK and Black Smoke Miami. Also, they just released the Black Smoke magazine. So first Black-owned cigar magazine.
That's nice.
They're doing great things. Shout out.
I'm glad you said I got to go ahead and subscribe to and support my man.
Yeah. Shout out.
Definitely.
Hey, Rack. Can I borrow a couple bucks so I can subscribe to the magazine?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it from Will.
Okay, cool. I got you. Good looking.
All right.
Will, send enough for both of us. Buy
Will,
both
can
of
I borrow
ours,
a couple
Will.
dollars along, Glenn?
We'll get y'all that damn look. We're like, what?
No,
Will look like he recorded an Al Qaeda video or something with that background player.
Will just pay me.
Like he had a mountain somewhere. Like that's crazy.
He didn't pay for
you
sound.
good, Will?
Will didn't pay for sound, bro. He only paid for audio. Video. He didn't pay for sound.
Hey, Rack, I'm buffering.
Man, yo, Big Country. So I know you dabble in libations. I think last year you had this cool bottle. Last week when we was on another Zoom. Thirsty Thursday. Shout out Thirsty Thursday, and also shout out.
Still drinking it.
Wednesday.
Well, I'm drinking what's left of it. That OP.
So is there a certain brown or white or whatever? Is there a certain liquor or beverage that pairs well with something one of your blends?
Well, actually, and this is where me and my blender, we sat down one day and we were fucked up. We tested about probably 13 different bourbons and whiskeys with each cigar. Make sure we clear that palate, make sure that everything that we have blended pairs well with everything that you drink.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee, goddamn tea, fucking water, bourbon, whiskey, scotches, whatever you want with it, that we make sure that it blends, it goes as well with everything that you drink. And that was my biggest thing right there. That was my biggest fear. Like, okay, what if they smoke cigar and they have whiskey or blended whiskey? It doesn't pair well with it. That was my biggest fear. So we made sure, and that was another thing that kept me from releasing super early, is that I have to make sure that it pairs well with any scotch, blended scotch, whiskey, or blended bourbon, either blended bourbon, even wine. I make sure that even you can have it with tequila, the whole 9 yards. And that was my biggest thing. I want to make sure it pairs well with any and everything that you drink. And we accomplished that. And I made sure that with one of my buddies out about 6 months ago, that we call it a round table. I had like 5 of his buddies there, and I gave him, one of my Habanos, Maduros, and Connecticut, and we had like 4 or 5 different not brandy, but whiskey, bourbons, and scotches on the table to make sure that, hey, taste this, make sure it goes well with it, and they love it. So yeah, you get no bitter taste from it, no aftertaste, the whole 9 yards.
What's your favorite whiskey? What's your favorite drink to have with Big Time Robusto? Do you have a favorite? Is there something you have a go-to drink?
No, actually, yeah, it is. It's a Japanese Japanese Yamato whiskey. It's about $100 a bottle. A Japanese Yamato whiskey. You can get them in the liquor store, but when I say it's fucking phenomenal with these cigars, I will go with that. That would be my top. Then I will go with Macallan with the scotches and stuff like that. The oak Eden that I'm drinking now. It's really no favorite, but I love that Japanese Yamato whiskey because the way it's blended, the way it's flavored, it's just something smooth. And you can drink a whole bottle of Yamato whiskey and not even have a headache or not even get fucked up. But you can still enjoy the cigar at the same time. Yeah. That's what I love with it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like it. Cover your cleavage up, man.
Where's that?
Can you cover your cleavage up? I got kids here, man.
Hey, no.
Oh.
Hey, see right, my chest is too big. I don't want to say my shirt too small. My chest too big, so I can't button it all the way. You know what I mean? So
Lord have mercy, boy, y'all hot mess.
You're the only person I know to push up before a Zoom call.
Oh man, yo AJ, so
hey, hold on, no, hey Rack, you gotta see him at the event player. Oh, you ain't seen it yet.
Brother. I got a whole video from Vegas. I got a whole video.
You come in and the arms get like this, like.
Yeah.
Come in like a rock star, baby.
You gotta see him at the
do what I do, man. I do what I do. It's all good. Do what I do.
I missed you, bro. We missed you.
Hey, y'all know, so Dro on here. Y'all don't know Dro. Dro got some swag. I got my little my pants cup from Dre. From Dro. My bad, from Dro. I was like, I like the way you do that. So let me cup mine sometimes.
I'm gonna let you have it.
We ain't seen his nipples yet.
Yeah.
And don't want to. No.
So AJ,
don't want to get old.
I know you said you was a truck driver for a while. So did you when you got out of the army, when you got retired from the military, did you move into being a truck driver after that?
No, when I got in the military, I moved back to Orlando, worked there for a while, then got into truck driving, met my ex-wife at the time, my wife at the time, my ex-wife now, was with her for almost 20 years, had a whole bunch of kids. I got 6 kids right now, and I love them to death.
Yeah.
4 of them grown, 2 still in high school, 1 graduating next year. I drove trucks about 16 years. I enjoyed every minute of it. It was phenomenal because I got to see a lot of places, do a lot of things, meet a lot of people, stuff like that. Smoke a lot of cigars, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, my mother's a truck driver. She loves it. She's I think she just bought her own. She's an owner operator now or something like that.
Yeah.
She loves it. And, I'm proud of my mother, man. So she's
it's about. When you drive a truck, it's about the freedom on the road because you have nobody looking over your back all the time. you do what you want to do. You break when you want to break. Make your money at the same time. And you see, you can. I mean, I've been across the map, man. At least 15 years. I don't know, countless times. I don't put well over 1.5 million miles on the road. Ooh. And just having that freedom to do what you want to do, get your load there on time, have a break. You got a nice dinner somewhere, find a cigar lounge. Me, when I was on the road, I played a lot of golf.
Yeah.
I play a lot of goddamn golf, and damn near, I say out of 50 states, I play golf at least around probably about 25 of them.
Yeah. Are you the type that maybe have a couple and smoke while you playing 18 holes?
Yeah. Oh hell yeah! I played the other day. I had one of these in my hand. Listen, golf and cigars and a bottle of whiskey on the golf course.
Good time.
That thing smoking, baby.
Yeah,
man, good time.
That's heaven right there. That's heaven.
Yeah, I played with my 8 guys the other day. We played a skins game. Mostly like 6 of us smoke cigars out there, man. We had having cigars, playing golf, and having a good day. I won me about $25 on damn skins, so hell, shit, I got my money back.
Yeah.
Mother got mad at me. How you gonna be a newcomer and take our money? Shit.
Hey, you should know. Yeah, hey, you got a man of your word. If you do something, you gotta stand by. You wanna make a bet, you gotta stand by. That's what. Yeah.
Hell yeah. But it's all about when we go out there, man. It's all about like having a good time. Having a good conversation with each other, having fun, cracking jokes, and smoking cigars. We don't take playing golf seriously, man. It's all about this recreational sport. We don't get paid to play that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So
we pay them. We paid them to go out there and play that shit, but hell, we enjoy it, man.
Yeah. So
hey, that is true. But ain't nothing like when you whoop your boy ass out there. There ain't nothing like that. And he got to look at you after you done drug him. Oh yeah.
He's like,
winning $5 like.
Oh, I think he's, is it me? Is he froze? My network, what's going on? Even my phone too? Uh-oh. What's going on?
He just, I ain't trying to record.
Hey, he's like, hold up. Hey, but look, hey, you can tell that's a lifestyle for Rockstar. Look at his sofa here. Look at the back of it. The leopard skin.
Nah, I just got a little blanket back here. That's all. Nah, it's a little blanket back here. That's all.
He don't win a goddamn safari hunt and kill somebody damn leopard.
Oh man. So we've been talking for a bit, man. I like the information you gave. I love the story, man. I love the story.
Yeah.
You mentioned you got 6 kids. So is it does your kid smoke? Is it something maybe idea you to?
No, I won't. None of them touch the cigar. I got 2 high school. My son is 32 years old. He works. My 25-year-old daughter, she works. My 22-year-old daughter, she has her own company that she runs. Now she does people like male and female tea. She does that. She makes good money doing that. My fourth oldest, Brittany, she does a lot of hair, and my youngest 2, they work for Bobby. They package up the C4, so she paid them $10 an hour. They come from school, do their homework, work 3 or 4 hours, and hey, they make a little money through the course of the week. And I told them, I said, listen, when I'm out here on the road, and I work Monday through Friday like a regular job. I'm on the road, traveling different states. When I come home on Friday, I said, hard work is what you get. We brought her home, raised them in. When I got divorced, I gave her the home. But all my kids work, never been in trouble. I won't have 1 grandchild, and I thank God for that. The kids, they never asked me for nothing. not for one copper penny.
Good job, Pops.
So, yeah, so I did something right somewhere down the line. Except my grandson, he's poor fucking rotten.
Yeah. Who's
So
that because of, though? Is that because of you? Is that because of you? He's born because of you?
No, his grandmama, my youngest daughter, my his mama, his dad, his other grandparents. So yeah, they spoiled that right. And so this year, I bought my drum set last year, and I bought my bigger set this year.
You spoiling him. What you talking about, bro?
Oh yeah, and I'm petty as fuck. I buy my drum set, I'm leaving. Yeah, I'm hauling ass. I'm gonna put it together for him. I'll let you add in a couple of days. I'll be back in Tennessee then.
Yeah.
But I got yelled at. Hey, Rockstar, I got yelled at last for buying that goddamn drum set. Yeah. His grandmama, his mama. Why you buy him that? I say, shit, it's my grandbaby. My first one, I'm gonna give him what he wants. Yeah. Next year, it's gonna be a bigger drum set. What y'all gonna do? Tell me not to buy it? That would be a negative. So he gonna get what he wants.
Yeah. Hey, so, hey, Big Country, you got like how do we get if somebody wants to order your cigars? How do we place an order? Or what do you have a website? You got I know you got an Instagram. Yeah, my website is being redone right now, so that will be up in the next 2 or 3 days. But if they want to get in contact with me, they can go to Big Country 68, IG me. They can inbox me then, and ask me what they want. I give them the prices of everything. All my cigars are $10 across the board, except my ultra premium. Let me stop there. The ultra premium are $12, but the premium are $10. My Corona sweet cigar, they're like $6. So I try to keep the prices where they're affordable and they have a good smoke. I'm not trying to like make $1 billion, the next day by hit people over the head. That's not what I do. Yeah. My grandfather always told me, son, whatever you do in life, stay humble. Yeah. Be humble. So in this 9-month process, what made you is there a reason why you wanted to keep it around $10 or less? Is that just Yeah, because I get them at a really good wholesale cost. And I'm gonna tell you something. Like I said, it's not about the money, it's just about creating a good product and seeing people enjoy the product that's been created. Yeah. That's what I like to do. I like to people enjoy the cigars, talk about them. I'm not a person that go out to accolades or I'm the big boss and I got my own brand. That's not me. I'm just how you see me now. I've been the same way for the next 20, 30 years. So God take me home. Yeah. So I come from humble beginnings and I stay that way. I stay grounded. Yeah. So once you start feeling like you floating and get on top of the world, and that's when you crash back to earth and get an eye open. So do you have any apparel right now? T-shirts, hats, cutters, anything? You got any? Or do you want to invest in that? Yeah, I do have T-shirts. I have to reorder the hats. I sold out of my hats, but I do have T-shirt stuff. Yes. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. I haven't seen that. I do have T-shirts. Okay, that's dope. As a matter of fact, I'll make you guys. Inbox me on IG. Give me your sizes, and I'll hook you up.
Do you have a sampler pack?
Yeah, yeah, I do. Yes, I do.
I'll be hitting you up later on tonight for a sample.
No doubt. No, I got you.
Of course, on Instagram is Big Country 68 and BIGKUNTRY 68. Big Country 68.
That is correct. Inbox me what you need, what you want, and I got you covered.
That's dope. Yeah. That's dope. Do you got any ideas about any more apparel that you want to see out? Maybe some tumblers or a coffee mug or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm looking at some tumblers right now. I found a wholesale online. They give me tumblers at a real good price. So yeah, what I'm thinking about doing is get them laser etched and on the tumblers, so that way they can their machine wash. I mean, their dishwasher safe. That way everything's gonna be etched inside the tumbler. So we're working on that right now. That probably won't be out like the first of the year when I get those done.
I already follow you on Instagram.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like if you need anything on IG, man, a shirt, hat, whatever, let me know. I'll get you guys taken care of.
What's the so if a rack would order a sample pack, like how much do you charge shipping? What's the turnaround time for that?
If you order a sample pack tonight, I ship it out tomorrow, and you'll have it in 2 to 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The country. Hey.
Yes, sir.
You know, about 5 months before your cigars came out, you hit me up on Facebook. You said, "Hey man, I got cigars coming out." You said, "I'm gonna send you some." I guess I'm.
Will, did you send me your address, Will?
Man, I done sent you my address like 3 times, man.
And me.
Hey, send it to me before make an even number, and I got you, man. My apologies, brother. I'm so sorry. I get tired of my kids, running the business the whole 9 yards. My apologies. I do apologize. I am so sorry, but I got you, bro.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy some though. That way I make sure I get them. Shit.
No. Will, I'll send you a sample pack out, man. That's on me. That's the least I can do for you, brother. That's the least I can do.
Hey, Dion, I see your hand up, bro. What's going on, Dion?
Yes, I have a question for AJ. For some reason, I don't think Rockstar wanted to call me, but it's all good. So,
no, I didn't see it.
Yeah. Well, you got all them colors by you. That's why you didn't see me. All them colors over there. But moving on, AJ. Listening to the story and stuff. First of all, let me say this here, man. Your presentation with the newspaper, dude, that is so brilliant. That is genius on your presentation of your cigars. I got to give you props for that, man. But the question is that, as you're talking and you tell me what you've done, study up on it and everything else, how does it feel when you have somewhat of your counterparts who just get into the business without having the knowledge of cigars?
Somebody, there's a lot of noise in the background. Somebody got a lot of noise in the background.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm at a bar. Okay, let me repeat again.
Okay.
How does it feel when you actually learn the business? But how do you feel when your counterparts do not learn the business? Because we have people that's just throwing wrappers on cigars, and not to say what color here or there, they kind of group us all together.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I would use the same example as somebody opening up a cigar lounge without knowing any information. They just open up a lounge because right now we're at this cigar boom right now. You have people that say, "Oh, it's easy money right now," which you yourself has spoke on it. Hey, that first year, you ain't gonna make no money. You already know. Right. You already know the deal how it's gonna work. So how do that make you feel when your counterparts? It kind of puts you in association with them as fact is that they're not willing to learn the craft itself.
To everybody, each individual is different. When you want to run a business the correct way, you're gonna do the legwork. You're gonna do the homework. It's like going to school. You have to learn everything. You get tested on everything that you do. My counterparts, they want to go out there and just stick a label on the cigar. They got a cigar, and not knowing what the cigar tastes like or whatever. Me myself, I do QC myself because when I order my cigars and when I smoke them, if I don't like them, I don't sell them. Because once you do that, then it puts you in a bad light to everybody else. Because word spreads like a wildfire, man. So, for those who open like a cigar lounge and not doing the research on it, not doing the legwork on it, they can open it up and within 6, 7, 8 months, they may go out of business or just, fall face first.
Question: Are you open to work with some of your peers to say, hey man, if you got any questions or anything, come to me and come talk to me?
Yeah, most definitely. That's one thing I'm big on because the knowledge that I have obtained, I have to share it. I have to share it. I give them the pros and the cons to it, what you can expect and what not to expect. And one thing I tell them not to expect: don't think like you start your business in the first year that you're gonna make $80,000, $90,000, $100,000. It's not gonna happen. I give them to a blood raw because I have taken $10,000 of my own money out of my pocket and put it to this business. Have I seen a return on it yet? No, because every dime that I make, guess what it goes back into? Go back into my business.
Yeah.
And that's people have to learn that. Okay, because you open up a business, that means you're gonna start making money hand over fist because there's a lot going into it. You have to develop a relationship with your clientele. You have to develop, a good business structure. If you don't have those 2 elements in place, it's not gonna last. Like I said, like Will said earlier, a horse that shits fast don't shit long. So this is not a race to be ran. It's a race to be walked step by step. It's a learning process for everybody who does that. If they want to know how I started, what the cost of it is, the cost from everybody is different. But I want them to learn that the business aspect part of it is that it's going to be a long journey, and success don't happen overnight. If you don't have the clientele, if you don't build a relationship with your customer base, because you're gonna have to give out a lot of shit to bring some shit back. And that's the thing about it.
Yeah.
So anybody who wants, that has any questions about, how I started, or what my growth projection is. I don't know what my growth projection is going to be within now for the next 5 years. I don't know. But my thing is myself. I can only speak for myself is that I want to continue making a good quality product at an affordable price, and I want you to enjoy it. Those three right there, and that's what you have to do.
You know what? Hey man, great answer. I really appreciate what you said. Rockstar, always appreciate the platform that you have, and that might be something in the future that we do need to talk about, especially within our culture, because I think Cigar Mike said something to me. He said you have culture vultures. You have people that just want to jump in to make some money and without knowing anything about it. Like for instance, tonight we're having cigar talk. A lot of cats can't have cigar talk. And but I know cats that own lounges they can't have cigar talk. It was embarrassing when I saw a cigar lounge owner mispronounce the word Lancero and was on Facebook Live and said I had Lancheros. And I'm thinking to myself, this dude has a Mexican dish. I shit you not. He said, I got them new Lancheros in. I said, Lancheros? I said, what the fuck? They got Lancheros? And then he showed a picture of it. I said, oh my God, Lancero.
It's two ways to pronounce that. Lancero and Lancero. There's two ways you can pronounce that. That's the only way that I pronounce it.
Well,
Lancero,
you know what they pronounce Lancheros. That's it.
You gotta smoke one of them. I want to know what that tastes like.
Yeah.
a goddamn taco. A goddamn taco.
For some reason, I picture SpaghettiOs. For some reason, I don't know why.
And that just comes from not educating yourself on the proper pronunciation of the the Lajeros, the Lanceros, the Robustos, stuff like that. You have to, like I said, you have to get in there and study and read, research, ask questions. Because if you don't know, you'll never know.
But to play devil's advocate on it. And I know, and what I'm listening to you, I agree. But you have the counterpart say, "Oh, well, you arrogant and you feel like you know everything. I know nothing." And that's where the ignorance need to be corrected. I think at a certain point, we have to get back in the educational standpoint. When I tell people, do you know what you're smoking?
Right.
This thing about me, I chase tobacco. I don't chase the brand. That's me. I'm all about the tobacco. I don't care what brand it is. I chase the tobacco. That's what I look at. I look for good tobacco. That's how I search what I'm looking for.
And that comes into quality. Quality. It's prime example. When I started the brand, I had one of my friends that came into his name. He was by my side, the whole 9 yards. But when he started seeing me, people started to recognize who I am, what I'm doing, and the success that I'm getting, I never changed. I'm always humble. I'm always going to stay humble. Because if I don't, my grandfather would come up in heaven and put his foot in my ass. And this dude turned his back on me. I started saying bad shit about my cigars, the whole 9 yards. You know what I did? I didn't comment on it. I didn't argue with him. I didn't fuss with him. I let him have his talk. Because the more he talked bad about me, the more clientele I started to get. That makes sense?
Yeah, it does.
I kept my mouth shut and let him talk.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes
and people come to me like,
yeah.
People come to me like, damn man, why your boy talking about you like that? I don't know. and I don't care because everybody has their opinion, and opinion is something that's not stated. A fact is something that's true. There's a difference between a fact and opinion. That everybody has their opinion about everything. Me for a fact that I know I work hard to get to where I'm at. I'm gonna work even harder to excel. You have to, because you're gonna get that, man. You're gonna get people talk bad about you, and in any line of work that you do in the industry. And the thing about it is that we as black men in this industry and black women as well too, that we have to stick together and help each other out. Uplift each other and give each other the, hey, man, you got it, you can do it, continue on doing it. You're gonna stumble, but just don't fall. If you fall, get up, brush it off, and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Keep it pushing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already hard enough that we're black as we are now, and it's already hard enough for us out there as it is now. So, when you get into this line of work, it's not gonna be easy. Nothing's ever easy. If something's easy, it's wrong.
Yeah. So I will say in quoting a good man on here, Traveling Cigars. So it's all about a leaf. It's all about a leaf. We can agree to disagree. We can have different beliefs. We can have different political views and all that. But the one thing we have in common that we can always share and have a conversation on, it's about this leaf. Right. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's about the thing right here in your hand. Yeah. That will bring everybody together as a one unit. You can get somebody that's over here, but we are standing as one unit. You get one individual over here, he's gonna tell you something bad about the unit that's being formed. Like in the military, we're a cohort. We're all brothers of the branch of the military. I don't care if you're Marine, Army, Air Force, or Navy. We're still brothers, no matter what.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna talk mess, but I do believe we brothers in arms. But Marines are the best, by the way. Marines are the best. So
I knew it was coming.
Just like you and your fantasy football league, right?
Yeah.
That's the best, huh? That's some bullshit.
So
Hey, go ahead, Rockstar.
T-shirts, man. The winter's coming, so some hoodies might not be a bad deal. So Dro, do you make you got smoking my passion, bonded by the ash. Is there opportunity, Dro, in the future for maybe a collab with another cigar vendor or whatever, and y'all can make their hoodies and T-shirts or whatever like that?
Oh, yeah. If that's what you're looking for, man, just reach out. If you're looking for somebody to put your swag together, T-shirts, hats, or whatever you have, just hit us up in a DM or hit me up. I just followed you on IG. I don't know how I didn't have you before, but just hit me up and I'll give it a team and we can put something together for you, man.
Oh, most definitely, brother. I'm all for it. I have no issue with that at all. Period. I have no issue at all. Period. None at all.
Hoodie season's coming. Hoodie season's coming.
Oh yeah.
For sure. I've been talking for a bit, man. I want to open the floor for questions. Anybody got any questions? Comments?
Got one question. Big Kuntry, you are adult size like myself. I don't have a chest like Rockstar. I'm ordering a T-shirt. What size? I mean, do they run true to size, or they run small or big, or
they run slightly bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, they run slightly bigger. So like me, I wear. You time my T-shirts, they're quality made because they're gilded, so they're gonna be a thicker T-shirt and they're gonna be running true to size or slightly bigger. So which size you need, like a 3X or 4X?
3X.
Okay. I have to order some. I'm out of 3X right now, but I will order some this week, and I'll get you squared away.
I just sent you a message on IG.
All right, cool. That'll work. I got you. Okay. As a matter of fact, what I'll do, you guys send me your information, man, and I'll send you out a sample pack of 3 cigars or whatever. I mail them out to you, and let me know what you think about it. Give me your feedback on it, because, like I said, I'm always looking for feedback on, what can I improve on them, what I need to do on them, because you can never stop improving on a brand that you have out there.
Yeah.
Improvement is always going to be something in any type of business, especially in this line of work that we're in right now. So yeah, you guys do that, and I'll get you squared away.
And I will say this. So if you're smoking a Big Kuntry cigar, digital support is free. Like post a picture, do a story, do something like that, give them a tag.
Okay.
You know, it's that easy. It's that easy. Little quick little picture. Quick little picture.
Mhm.
I came on a little late. Big Country, where are you out of?
I live in Nashville,
Okay, Nashville.
By way
AKA,
of Florida.
AKA Nastyville. That's what I call it.
Indeed, indeed.
Mhm.
I've been
So Big Country, you got any are you a brick and mortar fan? You trying to get some brick and mortars, or you focus on online sales, or IG sales, whatever right now? You got any brick and mortars?
Yes, I have. I wasn't Big Love Smoke. They took him out. I also have
Where's Big Love at? Where's Big Love at?
Big Love down here in they're here in Tennessee.
Okay.
They're down here in Tennessee. Yeah. I frequent with them from time to time. I see them out and about. We talk. They've been a big supporter of mine since day one, and I give them props because they helped put me on the map in Tennessee as well too. Then Julian Griffin, his wife Megan Griffin, they put me out there as well too. My boy Will up there in Memphis, my guy down in Union City, Georgia, they always support me, and I was like, hey, how's everything going? How are sales? I'll ask, what can I do to help? If I need help, I will call them and ask them in their heartbeat, because one thing you never know everything about everything. And I'm telling you, if I run into an issue or something I don't know about, I will pick up the phone in a minute. Hey, Rockstar, hey man, what's your advice on this? The whole 9 yards. It's all about educating yourself and get education from somebody else.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'm big on.
Yeah. So in my opinion, like the tobacco industry is very I want to say to me, I guess the more you know about the leaf, the more technical you know it is. You know what I mean? Like blending, mixing, Sumatra with a Lajero or whatever it may be, Connecticut with the Lajero, whatever. What is So in the future, do you see maybe your blends changing, or are you going to keep your main four and come out with new blends?
I'm gonna keep it as it is right now because I don't want to change anything at all. Period. Now, what I am doing right now, I'm working on the anniversary blend. It's a private blend. I have an NDA, so I can't really disclose that. I think I talked to you about that one time before, Rockstar.
Yeah.
But yeah, the only thing I had changing my my private blend was the wrapper on it. I had a Connecticut wrapper on it, so I had to change that to a Habano wrapper. And I think because when I had the Connecticut wrapper on, it burned a little bit too fast. And I want people to have a good. And my Robusta, I want you to have a 30, 45 minute smoke on that. So what I'm doing is I'm changing that to a Habano wrapper, which would be a little more medium smoke with more flavor into it. That way it'll last a little longer.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm working on now. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The anniversary. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. So please, the room, please ask questions if you guys got any questions.
So I have a question for you, Big Country. You were talking earlier about your Connecticut cigar, right? So what made you decide to put out a Connecticut? I know a lot of people stay away from that because that's a tough stick to hit just right. Because a lot of them you'll smoke, whether it's a small company or somebody big, you smoke a Connecticut and it's just no flavor, no nothing. So I know a lot of newcomers try to stay away from that. So what made you decide to go with it?
Well, when I did my blend, my tobacco was anywhere from 3 to 5 years on my Connecticut. It's not 6 months to a year to 3 years. I go 3 years to 5 years on the Connecticut. That way, when you smoke the Connecticut, you're gonna get some kick from it. It starts off smooth in the beginning, but it changes flavor throughout the cigar. And that's one thing we worked on, change the flavor throughout. When you get to that last third, and people, let me back up a bit. What people fail to realize is that in a cigar you smoke, your tongue has 4 quadrants to it: the tip, the 2 sides, and the back of your tongue. Okay, that makes it the palate that when you smoke it. So within a cigar, your tongue only holds 30 to 35% of your taste. Your mainly taste comes from your nose. Mm-hmm. Prime example: if you guys have a cold and you walk into somebody's house and they're cooking a nice dinner, you can't smell it, can you?
Right.
So anything that you smell, like now, once the cold is over and gone, you walk into how they're cooking fried chicken, collard greens, ham, hog, cornbread, you're gonna smell it, right? So whatever you smell, guess what? That's what it's gonna taste like. Right. So, and people get misconcepted. I don't taste nothing on my palate. No, once you learn how to retrohale, then that's when that flavor really comes through.
Right. That's when you get everything when you're retro. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's when you get all the flavor out of cigar.
Explain. You said when you retro. Explain that.
When you retro, it's like when you take cigar, you inhale your smoke like this. And blow it out through your nose.
Man,
when you blow it through your nose,
right
when you blow it through your nose, that's when that flavor really comes through, and it lingers about 30 to 45 seconds. And it lingers, and then that way you say, well, damn, now I get a difference in it.
That's
so
true.
when I go to events, people ask me, say, what does cigar taste like? Everybody's palate is not the same. So I said, if you said, do you know how to retrohale? They said no. I said, okay, what you need to do is let's clear your palate first. And there's many ways you clear your palate with coffee, chocolate, seltzer water, club soda, even a lemon. Because anything that you ate prior to that day, it's still going to be on your palate.
Right.
Some people may like, after eating a good dinner, go out and light a cigar. Don't do that. Get some club soda, switch around your mouth, swallow it, then light your cigar, and then that's when that flavor is going to really flow through. Now you can taste the cigar. People may change cigar, like so you may smoke one of my cigars and go smoke a Padron. Right after that, now you're blocking the flavor of the cigar that you're smoking.
Mm-hmm.
So clear your palate with each cigar you smoke, with a piece of chocolate or something like that. And then now you can smoke a cigar, your palate's clear, and now you can enjoy the cigar much more.
For sure.
Hey, now, Rag, I'm just gonna tell you this, man. When you first try to hit your first retro, try not to let it be a strong Maduro.
I was about to say that. See, I usually try to retrohale. I usually try to retrohale most of the smokes, but if it's full flavor, full body, highly peppery,
you gotta be very careful with that. Very careful.
Yeah, right. And you do a little bit. You take it in, let a little bit out, then you let it up. Just you bring it in, let a little out, and then you try and retro on it. Don't do it with no full puff.
Can you show me, Glenn? Can you show me right now?
Don't kill yourself, man.
Go ahead, Glenn. Show the retro, Glenn.
Let me say this. When you take a drag on your cigar, take a drag for about 2 to 4 seconds.
Right.
Okay? Take it, and you want to take it, let the smoke get in your mouth, and you chew your smoke. Chew it. Yeah, people say it sounds crazy, but chew your smoke. That way it's gonna go all the way around your mouth inside. And then you blow it out. Don't blow it out fast, blow it out slowly. Because once you blow it out slowly, then you taste the flavors of the cigar as well too. If you can't retrohale. That's
Could
another
you see
way
it,
of
right?
Huh?
Did you see it? You couldn't see it?
No, I looked away. Do it again.
You're gonna be high, man. Don't mess with it. You're gonna get you high.
Yeah, I know. He keeps talking like this is the last one.
Okay, I just like to see you like the seals in the circus. Let me see.
How you gonna try to tell a joke while I'm doing it? Fuck you.
When you take a drag of the cigar, and I see a lot, and a lot of cigar lounges that I go to, people pick up the cigar, they'll puff on it. Now what you're doing is you're overheating the cigar. You're burning tobacco through the cigar, and now you're going to get a bitter taste to it.
Yeah.
When you take a drag of a cigar for 2 to 4 seconds, blow it out slowly, then you sit between 30 to 45 seconds before you take the next drag, because you want it to cool down just a tad bit. Because if you go back to back, now you're going to overheat the cigar through the course of the cigar, and you're overheating the tobacco in it, and now you're burning it, and now it's going to taste bitter to you.
Yeah.
So, So when I go, like I said, when I do events, and before beginner smoker, I tell them, hey, this is how you light it, this is how you cut it, this is what you need to do. And I say, just save you from getting high, because the nicotine content in my Connecticut, my Cubanos, all my Maduros, they will catch up with me.
Yeah.
No matter what.
So you mentioned. Let me segue into this. So somebody who I'm sure you meet all walks of life, beginner smokers, 15 years, 2 years, 6 months, whatever it may be. So somebody who say, hey, I'm here to smoke. I've been smoking for a year. What cigar should I buy from you? What would you recommend from your line?
I will give them Connecticut. I will give them Connecticut. Something that's mild to start out with. That's not super strong. But yeah, they can learn the flavors of the cigars. You know, I'll teach them how to chew the smoke, how to blow it out slowly, stuff like that. Because people smoke big cigars and they smoke them too fast. How you gonna smoke something fast if you're not enjoying the cigar? You're not enjoying the cigar when you do that.
Yeah.
You know, a 5x50 should last you anywhere from 30 minutes to damn near an hour almost. You know, that way, because if you think of the time lapse on it, if you smoke a Connecticut 5x50 Connecticut and you smoke it back to back, that cigar be going to 15, 20 minutes. You get no enjoyment out of it.
And 30 minutes sounds pretty short to me. It's for you know, we say 5x52. That's a quick smoke. Like I've never smoked that, you know, that quick, unless it was a Corona or a Petite Corona or something like that. So for sure.
But see, my 5x50 will last me about 45 minutes to an hour. Because I want to enjoy it. I don't give a damn if it's a Padron, Ashen, Perdermo, whatever it is that I'm smoking. I want to enjoy the cigar. I want to enjoy the flavors of it. I want to enjoy the conversation that I'm having with it. I'm not gonna sit there puff back to back. It's like you're a goddamn chain smoker. Like I'm smoking a pack of Newports.
Right.
Yeah. So for experienced smokers, you know, if I came to you and like, hey, I want the strongest thing you got, full body, full flavor. I want some kick. What would you recommend for your line?
That would be one of my ultra premiums and one of my premium Maduros. That I would recommend that to them because that way they smoke it, and I'll let them smoke it. I give them about 15, 20 minutes. And I go and ask them, hey, are you enjoying the cigar? They're like, man, yes, I'm enjoying it. And I'll say, well, tell me what you like about the cigar. They say, I like the way the pull on it. I like the ash on it. I like the way it tastes. And those are the main things. Well, actually, the main two things I look for: the taste and the draw on the cigar. Mm-hmm. That's what I look forward to. People say if there's a big ash makes a big issue with ash, doesn't mean shit. You can get a white ash, you can get a dark gray ash. It's the flavor of the cigar that you're smoking. It will make the point, make the difference in the cigar that you're smoking.
Yeah. So you mentioned you came out with a premium cigar, a premium tobacco. What made you transition from the four you came out with and then want to do premium tobacco instead?
Well, I have a premium ultra premium. The ultra premium is for those who've been smoking for a while because it's a little stronger tobacco. And all my Connecticut's, my Habanos, and my Maduros, especially my Maduros and my Habanos. Because once you get an ultra premium, a 5x56, matter of fact, hold on, let me show you one of my ultra premiums right now. Any ultra premium that I make will have a butterfly tip on it. You guys can see that. This how my ultra premiums come like this. You see that what this is that when you light the cigar, it's going to give you the taste of the cigar before you can start smoking it. So you're going to smell it once you light it. And once you start smoking it, and it carries throughout. So this how my almost ultra comes just like this. Because the butterfly tip or close foot.
What would you call it? Is that considered a Shaggy Foot?
No. Shaggy Foot is different. A Shaggy Foot is just like a regular cigar. The foot on it is just like loose tobacco on it at the very end of it.
Yeah.
But this is a butterfly tip or closed foot.
Okay.
If you know my cigar that I sell you like this or the foot is closed on it, then those are my ultra premium cigars.
Yeah.
And this, if you look at the color on this, everybody says, is that a Maduro? No, this is the Habano. This is not a Maduro. My Maduros are damn near jet black almost. This is the Habano that you guys are looking at right now. And that's a 7-year age right now. I wouldn't go, you hear a lot of guys, I'm pretty sure you guys heard of people talk about, hey, I got tobacco that's 15, 20 years old. I'm gonna tell you right now, from talking to, and I talked to Nick Perdermo Jr., I talked to a lot of guys that sell cigars, been in the industry for 40, 50 years. They said, cigars are like grass. When you cut your grass in your front yard, it smells nice and wonderful. But after a certain amount of time, what happens to that grass as it sits for a few days? It starts to brown, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But anything that's a natural tobacco, and you say it's 15 years old, you're not going to get a taste out of it. It's going to be like you smoking a bland cigar, something with no taste. That's one thing I learned. That's one thing I learned, and you know, in a short time I've been in the business. Yeah, that's what happens. Tobacco loses its taste and loses its flavor over time. I don't care how long you leave it in the humidor or whatever you put it in, it's gonna start to lose taste because now it's starting to disintegrate back to where it came from, which was the earth itself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
So which one is your most flavorful cigar?
As far as what my Habano, my Maduros are the most flavorful. They have like I said, all of them are very good cigars. Not to toot my own horn, but when like I said, I do QC myself, even my premium and my ultra premium, you can know the taste difference between the both of them, but yet they're still gonna give you a full flavor and a full body on them.
Yeah. So what's your QC, your QA process like? You when you hit up your guy from Nicaragua, who the master blender from Nicaragua, he sends you a couple boxes, a couple bundles, whatever it may be. Do you have a QA process, or is there a certain way you maybe test a batch?
Yeah, what I do is when I order cigars, I will smoke one myself. I'm the QA, I'm the QC, because if it doesn't burn right, if it doesn't taste right, if it starts a tunnel, anything like that, I would say, hey man, this is going on with this cigar here. I have my girlfriend test one, or I have one of my buddies test one. Tell me what you think about it. If I get the same thing out of 3 for 3, it's got to go back. I'm not going to sell it. I wouldn't dare do that because now I'm putting my company and my reputation on the line. I wouldn't dare do that to anything or anybody. One guy up here in Nashville, he started a cigar line a while back. He never QC'd a cigar. And what he did is, he the band on it was pretty, and people look at the band instead of the cigar, how the cigar tastes itself. We put my cigars were horrible. It had a pretty band on it, but the cigars were horrible. Like I was smoking half my front yard, man. Like I was smoking grass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quality assurance and quality control, man. I like one, and if it doesn't have like when you get to the cigar, you should always, press it lightly with your fingertips from top, middle, and bottom. You got the same consistency, then your cigar is cool. Now, there's no perfect cigars in the world. I haven't seen one yet. You're going to have issues in some cigars that you smoke because it depends on who rolls it. They may roll it too loose. They may roll it not tight enough. They may roll it too tight. It depends. I mean, I smoked some Padrones that were hard as hell to pull on. They just come from the roller. You're not going to ever have a perfect cigar. There are no perfect cigars in the world. Yeah. I tell anybody that. But if you have any issue with one of my cigars, please let me know. And I say, hey, all right, don't worry about it. See what you got, and I'm going to send you a couple of watts to replace it. That's just how I do business. I'm not going to say, oh, you're doing this, doing wrong. And sometimes, you look at people, that whole cigar, they may be holding it too tight. You can split the leaf that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Big Country, what's your plans to get out here on the West Coast, man?
It probably will be after the first of the year, after the holidays, when everything calms down from the holiday season. I'm planning on coming out there. One of my girls, a friend of mine, she's from LA, so she invited me to come out there. But she's over here on the East Coast right now in North Carolina. So she said when she's back over there, come out and visit her, and hopefully sometime after the first of the year, man.
We need to get you down. We need to get you in Northern California, though.
Yes, sir. Everybody go to Los Angeles.
Come to Northern California. We're gonna show you.
I was thinking there for Seaside, Monterey, San Luis Obispo. I was up there back in the 80s.
No, that's central. You need to keep on coming north.
Some of the north.
Sacramento, San Francisco, somewhere around there.
Okay, yeah, that's only 45 minutes where I was stationed at.
Oh, okay.
Out of Seaside, Monterey, yeah, it's only 45 minutes.
Oh, that damn Army base. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fort Ord. Well, it's closed down now. The subdivision now.
My buddy is, hey Will, my buddy is opening up a lounge here. He's having a soft opening, I believe, Friday, and on the 31st. And Glenn's not on right now, but he's doing a cigar night. You want to come on out?
I'll be at the Whiskey Fest meets Big Smoke in Hollywood, Florida. 28th through the 2nd.
Oh, well, you can't.
Hey,
Make it.
I'm sorry, Rack. What were you saying about what's coming up?
I don't know if you ever met my boy Wayne. He got a. I'll send you the link though. He's over. You know the lounge. It used to be called the Lounge in Sassoon, right by the marina.
No.
Well, it was a cool little spot, but the dude was mismanaged. He bought it from him. He's open. Him and his wife and partners are opening up, and then he's having a cigar night on October 31st. But he's also having like a soft opening. I believe it's the 30th of the or the 28th. No. I'll send you the link. I'm not sure. But he's having a soft opening first. He's going to have a comedy night, and then he's going to have a cigar Sundays on the 31st.
Oh,
Did see something.
hey, you on the Bay Area thing? The Halloween thing they doing in Oakland?
What my big ass gonna dress up and be?
A Booger Bear, like you was every day of the week.
Back, have me post a picture of your costume party or your
Hey,
party.
I don't have. I might have to pull that back out.
Hey, Rob.
You know what I'm gonna do, bro? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to that party. I'm gonna go put some clothespins on my nipples and put some lace on and go as Cigar Rockstar.
Mike being best costume. Shit.
Damn, Rock, they ain't give you no kind of break, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob. Hey, so what's a good place to smoke in Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, Florida?
There's several. I mean, you really can't go wrong in South Florida. So
You can't. Because I'm a Floridian. He ain't lying.
you're in Miami, I have a different feel, but Fort Lauderdale, most of them are very similar.
Oh,
I might go to Miami one of the days. I'll be there for 5 days, so I might venture on down to Miami too. It's only like 45 minutes or so.
From Fort Lauderdale? Not even.
no.
It's close to that.
It depends on traffic.
Yeah.
From the airport to Brickell is 30 minutes if
Yep.
there's no.
Yep.
Hey, is that
That's on a clear day.
if I ride that train, is it cool or is it or should I just go ahead and rent a car?
I would, if you're going to be moving around, renting a car, because the train is, if you're coming for Fort Lauderdale, it'll take you almost to the airport, and then you've got to hop to a different train that will take you into Brickell or down to Dadeland area. I mean, that's if I'm just going down to Brickell, I'll get an Uber from the airport.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're going to be moving around between Fort Lauderdale and South Florida, car is just as easy.
Yeah, for sure. And it's affordable. You can get one, $30-$40 a day. And then
rental cars went up to like $70 for a little old damn the cheapest one.
Oh,
you know what?
I was in Miami a few weeks ago, and my rental car wasn't, I paid $50. Like my rental car was the same price as me Ubering, so I was like, might as well have my own little, my own little car.
Yeah.
Will download Turo.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I use. I don't even go to like Enterprise and all them no more. I go to Turo.
What is
And,
it?
Turo
individual owner.
of rental cars.
Say again.
Turo is the Airbnb of rental cars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Send me the link, Rex.
Will do.
So if
You
I will
actually
say,
download the app.
if I will say,
Download the app.
I forgot to not forgot, but I wanted to break real quick. I see the beautiful Bella Cigar Picks join us in the baby blue room. What's going on, Miss Lady?
What's
I'm
up,
doing
Terry?
good. How is everybody?
What's up, Terry?
How you doing, Terry? Been a long time. I ain't seen you in a while.
She done froze up on us.
She done froze up. She got that. What she got? Cricket, or has she been?
She got
Wow.
she got that cigar mic Wi-Fi.
Cigar mic Wi-Fi.
Yeah, no, sorry about that. I'm out on my deck, and for some reason, it doesn't like to connect well out here. But it's such a beautiful night. I want to sit outside in my, what you said, my baby blue room.
Yeah.
Not quite the same. It's just a deck with blue light.
Not at all. What's going on, Terry? What you been up to?
Oh, nothing much. I just been doing some projects around the house.
How was Alicia's event this weekend?
Damn. She puffing.
Is it me? Oh, it's her? I thought it was me.
She's gonna disappear again. Yeah, Rockstar Terry and Sam have been.
Sorry about that. I was just saying, working on some stuff around the house. I finally have a weekend.
God damn.
Dang, Bella. Hey, Bella, get off Cigar Mike's Wi-Fi right now.
I think it's because he was at my house the other day. I think that's what it is. He messed with my Wi-Fi.
Oh, Cigar Mike was in town and then called me. Boy, he's gonna get cussed out.
You know how he pops up.
Yeah,
boy, I'm gonna cuss his ass out. He's gonna get that work.
Pop up like that. He do pop up like that. 2 hours before, I'm like, I'm supposed to move mountains to come chill with you 2 hours. Like, hold on, man. Hold on.
Oh, he did that one time. He's like, well, where are you? I said, I'm on my way out of town. Well, I'm on my way to y'all. I'm like, sorry.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely for sure.
One thing I can say, Rockstar, what I can say, like when I talked to Terry and Sam, they have been some of my biggest supporters when I first started this line. I mean, and she introduced me to Cigar Mike down in Miami. So I went out to Black Smoke the early part of this year. I ran into him when I say it's just been, number of love since then. I can't say enough of these guys, man, because like I said, they always show me much love in my endeavor, no matter what. So every chance I get,
supporting brands.
Hey,
there you go.
Who's that just popped in, man? Who is that?
Yeah, well, I was about to go around the room. So I saw Jesse. Who's Jesse? I saw mic's off, camera's off. Jesse, you got something to say? Maybe not. I see iPad 5. What's going on? iPad 5, what's going on, bro?
Are you muted, Mel?
You're muted.
It's my boy, man.
What's going on, people?
Is that Jesse?
Hello.
Yeah.
What's up, Jesse, man? Where you from, bro?
Man, California, Bay Area.
Okay.
I'm just on here tonight. I seen the flyer. I thought I'd jump on for a minute, see what's going on.
All right. Are you smoking
Who
right
is that?
now?
What's that?
Are you smoking right now?
Yeah.
What are you smoking, bro?
I'm just puffing on a 660 flathead.
Oh, okay. Hey, AJ, you got a 660, don't you, AJ?
I carry a 660. Yes, I carry them in that style too as well. Box press. Yes, I do. 660 and 770 in the box press.
Hey, Jesse, you big ring, man. Big country on here. AJ Buford. He sell big ring cigars too, man. We're gonna show some love, man. It's a good blend.
Oh yeah, for sure. We always support.
Where you from, Jesse? What part of Northern California?
I live in Stockton, but I'm from the Bay.
Oh man, I'm sorry you live in Stockton.
And you know why you ain't got your camera on, Jesse? God damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're on the roll tonight, ain't it?
I'm from the Bay as well. I lived in Stockton for a few years. Now I had to get out of there before I committed my third felony.
I can understand it.
I hope what part of Stockton you at? You in Spanos?
Say again?
Everybody.
What part of Stockton you in?
Exactly. Right off 8 Mile.
I'm sorry, say it again.
Damn. We've been fucked up ever since they got cricket out here, Rack.
Wow.
What's up, Big Will Forbes?
What's up, Melvin? Hey, man. Melvin, tell them who you are, man.
Hey, I'm Melvin, man. I'm out in Las Vegas. I'm with Badass Mobile Cigar Lounge.
Oh, word. What's up, Melvin? Nice to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you guys as well.
All right, man. All right.
Rockstar, you met him in Vegas with us, man.
He may not remember, man. He may not remember. But yeah, I did remember meeting him here in Vegas.
Okay, no. Your screen ain't come up when you was talking. I see. Oh, what's up, bro?
All right.
Yeah, all right, man. All right, badass. I remember for sure.
Shoot, I had a better time at your mobile. I didn't even go inside the Sugar Daddies.
Oh yeah, there you go. All right, I see you, Eric.
Yeah, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. How about yourself?
Blessed, brother. No complaints. No complaints.
I heard that.
Hey, how Vegas treating you, Melvin?
Oh man, everything is wonderful right now, man. Just last couple of days we had some high winds. But other than that, man, beautiful weather outside. A little chilly right now, but it's cool.
Yeah, I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you. You know, fall is in the air. I don't know about for Vegas, but you know, fall's in the air for most of the country.
Hey man, hey, they got the baddest mobile cigar lounges I've seen. The tent is off the hook.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
What you looking like in Vegas, big country?
Huh?
What you looking like in Vegas? You ever been out to Vegas?
Yeah, well, when I was stationed in the military, we went out to Vegas, man, and it get hot in the motherfucker out there, and it get cold in the fucking night.
Yeah.
That goddamn desert ain't no joke.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That desert ain't nothing to be fucked up with.
Hey, big country, man, you got to hook up with Melvin, man. Let him put some of your sticks in that mobile lounge, man.
Oh, most definitely, man. Yeah, you see my ID, Big Country L68 on IG. Hit me up, brother. Let's get something together. Let's make it happen. I send you a sample pack. Send me your address in my inbox, and we'll get it started from there.
Where you from, big country?
I'm originally from Orlando. I'm originally from Florida. I reside in Nashville.
Okay.
AKA Nashville.
Cashville. That's what my cousins call it.
Cashville. Yeah.
I call it Nashville.
You're right.
Your cousin's from the hood. That's why.
Hey, man. Hey, Rockstar, don't get to talking, man. Hey,
shit. Here we go. Hey, we'll pull the reins back. Slow down a little bit.
I'm sorry. Nah, that's great. That's great. You got it. That's great. So we got AJ Buford on tonight, the owner of Big Country Cigars, live in Nashville by way of Florida. He's got a few lines out. Support his process. Came out through COVID. He's thriving through COVID. Great things coming from him. He'll be at TSU in a couple weeks. So yeah, we got another great black-owned cigar. He actually educated and took his time to make his blend. So that's a props there, like major props there. You don't know how many people I have on here that doesn't have the experience and education you have. So I think it's great.
Yeah. Like I said, once again, Will, Terry, Cigar, and all you guys that give me much love and support, man. I can't say nothing about it. Like I said, I stay humble and true to who I am today, where I'll be the same person 10, 20 years from now, because without you guys, this endeavor would be damn near impossible. That goes without saying anything else, because you guys have been a major support system for me. As far as anybody else brand who have their own brand, support. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
So we've been recording for a while now. Due to my research, of course, they say 59 minutes should be the cutoff. We went past that a little bit. We had a good conversation. So stop recording. I'm gonna ask you one more question for last part words. Start recording. Of course, we're gonna stay on and do our our Rockstar After Dark type joints. You know what I mean? But I will say, AJ, Big Country. If I was asked a question, last part words. Why should somebody buy your cigar?
Well, I created a economical, price-friendly brand. I don't give you the high prices of these big name cigars out there. I want you to enjoy what you're smoking. I want to make sure my price stays affordable to everybody. You're not gonna find none of my cigars no more than $12. And my $12 cigars are my ultra premium. I see people selling high-end cigars, $15, $20 a damn stick. But I want to make sure that you can have something that you can enjoy. That you can say, hey, man, I want to come back to the guy because he has a good cigar and he has a good price on them and they're fucking phenomenal. That's what I want, and that's what I aim toward, customer service. That's all I need to say.
For sure. So I will say, I'll co-sign on that. I've had a 5-pack and I enjoyed every single one of them. Definitely will have them again. Very unique, wrapped in newspaper. So it's great. Follow Big Country on Instagram. It's BIGKUNTRY 68, Big Country Cigars. And please show love. So appreciate you, bro. In this video, of course, we're gonna stay on and on, but support Big Country Cigars.
Appreciate it, gentlemen. Thank you so much, guys, for coming on for your questions. Hope I answered a lot of your questions for you. If you need anything else, just hit me up, inbox me. I got you covered.
Word. Where is it at?